Dear students, now I am going to discuss few problems related to LCR series circuit. Okay, open your material, page number 230. That is exercise 1 classwork, question number 67. See that question. A resistor, an inductance and a capacitance are connected in series to an AC supply. When measured with the help of an AC voltmeter, the potential difference across the resistor is found to be 40 volt, across the inductance 30 volt and across the capacitance 60 volt. What is the supply voltage? So what is that? In a circuit, a resistor and a inductor, capacitor are connected in series to an AC supply. So the potential difference across the resistor is found to be 40 volt, across the inductor 30 volt and across the capacitor 60 volt. And he asking what is the supplied potential. See, what is that supplied potential? The total potential or voltage applied, so is equals to under root of VR square plus VC minus VL whole square. So substitute the data. Potential difference across resistor, how much it is? 40. Across the capacitor 60 minus inductor 30 whole square. Now this is under root of 40 square. 60 minus 30, it is 30 square. So therefore that potential V is equals to under root of 40 square is 1600 plus under root of 30 square is 900. So therefore it is 2500. It is equals to 50 volt. So that is the applied potential is 50 volt. Now next question 68. A series LCR circuit is given in the figure. The current through the circuit is. So that is question number 68. An LCR series circuit, in that a resistor, inductor and capacitor are connected in series to an AC source. They mentioned this applied potential is 100 volt and frequency of the source is 50 hertz. Now the resistance is they mentioned as 5 ohm, reactance of inductor 3 ohm and reactance of capacitor also they mentioned as 3 ohm. Now he asking what is the current passes through the circuit. Here just observe, from this diagram resistance R is equal to 5 ohm, inductive reactance is 3 ohm and capacitive reactance also 3 ohm. Here this inductive reactance and capacitive reactance both are equal. As these both are equal, impedance of the circuit is equal to resistance only. So that is 5 ohm. Therefore the current passes through the circuit is applied potential by impedance. Here applied potential is 100, impedance is 5 ohm. So therefore it is 20 ampere. That is the current passes through the circuit is 20 ampere. Now the next question, in LCR series circuit as shown in figure, the potential difference across A and B. See, in an LCR series circuit they give the circuit as, what is that? In the circuit they give resistor, inductor and capacitor connected in series to the source. Here they are asking potential difference between A and B. So this is the point A and this is the point B. What is the potential difference between these two? See. So this is the potential difference these two means. The net potential across the combination of inductor and capacitor. What is that? The potential difference between A and B is nothing but the net potential across the combination of inductor and capacitor. Inductor and capacitor. So that is VL minus VC. Here VL is equals to I into XL. VC is nothing but I into XC. As both are in series, I is the same. So now this is I into XL minus XC. Now you see, from this diagram, inductive reactance is 3 ohm, capacitive reactance also 3 ohm. So that is 3 minus 3 is 0. Therefore, the potential difference is equals to 0. That is, the potential difference between A and B is equals to 0 volt. Next question, question number 70. A resistance of 100 ohm and inductance of 0.5 Henry, capacitance of 10 into 10 power of minus 6 farad are connected in series through 50 Hertz AC supply. What is the impedance? So what is that? In a circuit, resistance of 100 ohm, inductance of 0.5 Henry and capacitance of 10 into 10 power of minus 6 farad are connected to an AC source of frequency 50 Hertz. He is asking the impedance of the circuit. So what is that formula of impedance? Z is equals to under root of R square plus XL minus XC whole square or XC minus XL whole square. Here what is XL? Inductive reactance. That is equal to omega L. That is equals to what? 2 pi F into L. So frequency is 50, inductance is 0.5. That is equal to 50 pi. That is nearly 150 ohm. Similarly, capacitive reactance is 1 by omega C. That is equals to what? 2 pi F C. 1 by 2 pi F C. Here frequency 50. Capacitance is 10 into 10 power of minus 6. So that becomes 1000 by 3.14. This is nearly 314 ohm. Therefore, impedance is equals to under root of this resistance 100 square, capacitive reactance 314 minus inductive reactance 152. That is equals to under root of 100 square plus 160 whole square. Therefore, impedance of the circuit equals to 189 ohms. Is it clear? Now, the next question, question number 74. An LCR circuit is connected to an AC source of alternating current. At resonance, the applied voltage and the current flowing through the circuit will have the phase difference. What is that? In LCR circuit, at resonance, the applied voltage and current flowing through the circuit with some phase difference. At resonance condition, impedance will be minimum. That is equals to resistance of the circuit only. So that means at resonance condition, the circuit acts as resistor circuit. So the phase difference between current and applied potential is equals to 0. So what is that? At resonance condition, impedance will be minimum. That is equals to resistance of the circuit only. So that is acts as resistor circuit. Therefore, the phase difference between current and applied potential is equals to 0. Next question, 75. The incorrect statement for LCR series circuit. So just they gave 4 options. In that, choose the incorrect option. See the first option. The potential difference across the resistance and the potential applied are always in same phase under the resonance. What is that? The potential difference across the resistance and applied EMF are always in same phase under the resonance. Resonance condition means inductive reactance is equal to capacitive reactance. So at resonance condition, that circuit acts as resistor circuit. So already in that last problem we told that the phase difference is 0. So that means the phase difference between current and applied potential 0. So therefore the potential difference across the resistor in same phase with applied potential. So that first statement is correct. Second one, the phase difference between EMF across the inductive coil and EMF across the resistance is 90 degrees. So in case of inductor, current is phase lag behind the EMF with a phase difference of 90 degrees. What is that? In case of inductor, the current is phase lag behind the EMF or applied potential by the phase difference 90 degrees. So ultimately the potential difference across the inductor is at 90 degrees with the potential difference across resistor. Because of potential difference across resistor and EMF are in same phase. So that statement also correct. Then third statement, the phase difference between the potential difference across the capacitor and potential difference across the inductor is 90 degrees. See, capacitor circuit. In case of capacitor circuit, current is phase lead to the EMF with phase difference 90 degrees. So that means the potential difference across the capacitor is at 90 degrees with the resistor only. So with respect to the potential difference across the resistor and capacitor, that angle is 90 degrees. So that means your potential difference across this inductor and capacitor both are in opposite. But here they mentioned as potential across the capacitor and potential across the inductor both are at 90 degrees. But here these both are opposite now. So mean that angle is 180. So that statement is wrong. So third one is incorrect. Just again check that fourth one. The phase difference between the potential across the capacitor and potential across the resistor is 90 degrees. Yes, that is correct. See, potential across the capacitor and across the resistor. What is the angle? 90 degrees. So that is also correct statement. Yeah, which one is incorrect? Third one is incorrect. So the answer for that question is third option. The next question is question number 81. An inductance L, capacitance C, resistance R are connected in series across an AC source of angular frequency omega. If omega square is greater than 1 by LC, then choose the correct options in the following. Here they mentioned as angular frequency omega square is greater than 1 by LC. Suppose if you calculate the resonance frequency, omega naught is equals to under root of 1 by LC, or it is omega square is equals to 1 by LC. This is resonance frequency. But here they mentioned as frequency of the source is greater than this omega square is greater than omega naught square. Means frequency is greater than the resonance frequency. So frequency is greater than the resonance frequency. As the frequency is greater than the resonance frequency, the circuit acts as inductor circuit. That circuit acts as inductor circuit. In case of inductor circuit, current is phase lag behind the EMF with phase difference 90 degrees. So that is in that options. See, first option, EMF leads the current. Okay, current is phase lag behind the EMF means EMF is leads the current only. So that is correct option. There's nothing but first option is correct. Next question 83. Choose the wrong statement of the following. Okay, just they gave 4 statements. Choose the wrong one. First one, the peak voltage across the inductor can be less than the peak voltage of the source in an LCR circuit. So the peak voltage across the inductor is less than the peak value of applied potential. So in a LCR circuit generally, whatever the potential applied, that is takes place across the capacitor, across the inductor, as well as across the resistor also. So ultimately the peak value of potential across the inductor is less than the peak value of the applied potential. So that is right answer, right one. Second statement, in a circuit containing capacitor and AC source, the current is 0 at that instant of source voltage maximum. So at the source potential is maximum. So generally the capacitor is at steady state. So the current passes through it is 0. So that is also correct statement. Then third one, when an AC source is connected to a capacitor, the RMS current in the circuit gets increased if a dielectric slab inserted into the capacitor. So in case of a AC source connected to capacitor, so connected to capacitor, RMS value of the current is equal to Vrms by capacitive reactance. Capacitive reactance is 1 by omega C. 1 by omega C. As the dielectric inserted between the plates of the capacitor, its capacitance increases. Its capacitance increases. So the new reactance becomes 1 by K omega C. So that is 1 by K times that initial. So reactance decreases as the dielectric introduced. As the reactance decreases, RMS value increases. Reactance decreases, RMS value decreases. So now see that statement again. When the AC source is connected to capacitor, the RMS current gets increased if a dielectric inserted. So that is correct statement only. Then fourth one, in a pure inductive circuit, EMF will be in phase with a current. Inductive circuit, current is phase lag behind the EMF with phase difference of 90 degrees. But here they mentioned in phase. So this is wrong statement. So for the correct answer for that question is fourth option. Is it clear? Next question 84. The value of current in two LCR circuit as a resonance same connected across the sinusoidal voltage. At resonance, the current passing through the circuit is V by Z. But at resonance, impedance is equal to resistance. So I is equal to V by R. Here, there are two different LCR series circuits. The value of the current in both these circuits is same at resonance condition. So now choose the options. Both the circuit must be have the same value of capacitance and inductance. So here this current is independent of capacitance and inductance. So maybe whatever the values, this will be the remain same. So that is wrong. Second option, both the circuits, the ratio of inductor and capacitor will be same. As it is independent of inductance and capacitance means, so maybe that is same or may not be same. Third option, both the circuits R must be the same. So means here anyway it is depends on potential and resistance. Okay, potential may be the same. As the current is same means the resistance of both the circuit should be the same. So this third option is correct. Then again check that fourth. Both the circuit must be have the same impedance at all the frequencies. Impedance is equals to R at resonance only, but generally it is R square plus omega L minus 1 by omega C whole square. So means it is depends on frequency, inductance and capacitance. So here that statement is what? Impedance is same at all the frequencies. So it is maybe or may not be same at all the frequencies. So that's why that is wrong statement. So what is the correct option for this question? This question is third option. So next question is 86. Power factor of AC circuit having L and resistance are connected in series to an AC source of angular frequency omega is given by. Okay, it is LR circuit. Impedance of the circuit is equals to under root of R square plus omega L whole square. Power factor is nothing but cos phi. Cos phi is equals to what? R by Z. So Z is nothing but impedance. How much that value? Under root of R square plus omega L whole square. So that is power factor. So dear students, now open the workbook, page number 90. That is exercise 1, homework, page number 90, question number 26. In a series LCR circuit, resistance is 10 ohm and impedance is 20 ohm. Then the phase difference between the current and voltage is. So what is that? In LCR circuit, resistance is 12 ohm, impedance is 20 ohm. Now what he is asking? The phase difference between the current and voltage. See, already we discussed in the last problem. Power factor cos phi is equals to, we wrote that R by Z. So what is phi actually? Phase difference only. What is phi? Phase difference between the current and voltage. So therefore cos phi equal to, resistance is 10, impedance is 20. So it is 1 by 2. As cos phi is equal to 1 by 2, phi is equal to 60 degrees. So that is the phase difference between current and voltage is 60 degrees. Next question 27. In an LCR series circuit, resistance R equal to root 5 ohm and inductive reactance is 9 ohm, capacitive reactance is 7 ohm. If applied voltage in the circuit is 50 volt, then impedance of the circuit in ohm will be. Okay, applied potential they give 50 volt, but he asking impedance. Impedance is equals to under root of R square plus XL minus XC whole square. So resistance is how much? Root 5. Root 5 whole square means 5 plus inductive reactance 9, capacitive reactance 7. So now this is 5 plus 9 minus 2 7. 9 minus 7 2 square is 4. So it is under root of 9, that is equal to 3 ohm. So that is the impedance of the circuit is 3 ohm. The next question 28. 28. In the following circuit, the values of current flowing in the circuit at frequency 0 and at the infinity frequency. So that circuit they give like this: inductor, capacitor, resistor are connected in series to the source. Here they give potential is 200 volt, inductance is 0.01 Henry, capacitance 10 power of minus 6 farad, resistance is 25 ohm. See, inductive reactance is omega L, that is equal to 2 pi f into L. Similarly, capacitive reactance 1 by omega C, that is 1 by 2 pi f into C. As a frequency 0, so frequency 0, inductive reactance 0, capacitive reactance 1 by 0, that is infinity. So the impedance of the circuit is under root of R square plus XC minus XL whole square. So it is R square XC. XL is 0, XC is infinity. So plus infinity square. So infinity something is infinity only. So that impedance is infinity. As the impedance infinity, what is that current? Current is equals to applied potential by impedance. As the impedance is infinity, current will be 0. Current will be 0. Similarly, as a frequency at a frequency is infinity. Frequency is infinity. Inductive reactance is infinity. Then capacitive reactance is 0. Then again, impedance of the circuit under root of R square plus XL minus XC. Here XC is infinity. So again this is also infinity. The same manner here the current V by Z, as the impedance is infinity, again the current is 0. So that means at the frequency 0 as well as infinity, the current passing through the circuit is 0. Next question 29. In a series LCR circuit, the voltage across the resistance, capacitance and inductance is 10 volt each. If the capacitance is short circuited, the voltage across the inductance will be. What is that? In a LCR circuit, potential difference across inductor, resistor, inductor and capacitor all are equal to 10 volt. So therefore, inductive reactance is equal to capacitive reactance, as well as applied potential equal to potential difference across resistance, that equal to 10 volt. Now, capacitor is short circuited. So what are the remaining elements? Resistor and inductor. So as the capacitor is short circuited, the remaining elements are resistor and inductor. So impedance is equals to under root of R square plus XL square. Here you see, as the potential is remains the same, so this inductive reactance as well as capacitive reactance, and that equal to resistance of the circuit also. So XL is equal to R only. Therefore impedance is equals to root 2 R. Then potential difference across the inductor is current into inductive reactance. Current is nothing but potential by impedance. This is impedance, how much we got? Root 2 R. Reactance how much? R. So R gets cancelled. So the potential difference across inductor is 10 by root 2 volt. See the next question, 32. A coil of inductance, inductive reactance is 31 ohm and has a resistance of 8 ohm. It is placed in series with a condenser of capacitive reactance 25 ohm. The combination is connected to AC source of 110 volt. This combination is connected to an AC source of 110 volt. Power factor of the circuit is, see, in LCR series circuit, applied potential is 110 volt, inductive reactance 31 ohm, resistance is 8 ohm, capacitive reactance is 25 ohm. What is the power factor? Power factor is nothing but cos phi, that is R by Z. Z impedance under root of R square plus XL minus XC whole square. It is resistance is 8, inductive reactance 31, capacitive reactance 25. So therefore it is under root of 8 square is 64 plus 31 minus 25 6. 6 square is 36. It is root 100. It is 10 ohm. Now the power factor cos phi is equals to resistance is 8, impedance we got 10. So it is 0.8.